Did you see Trump on Meet the Press with Kirsten Welker? Oh, my gosh. He just goes right to them. He just takes it right to them. Listen to this lively exchange.
Like even the way you ask questions, every question is asked in a negative vein. There's a toy company that took a toddler's, whatever, but you don't talk about the fact that gasoline is down at numbers that nobody believes possible. You know why they're down, by the way? Drill, baby, drill. We're drilling like crazy right now.
We try to make sure every question is fair, Mr. President.
Look, every question you ask says a very negative thing.
No, but look, I'm just curious.
I'm fine for responding to you. I don't think you're very difficult at all to respond to be honest with you. But you know what? You should ask some positive things like, sir, it's amazing what you've done with gasoline. Because you know what? Gasoline's big business. A stroller is not big business.
He's so good in those environments, and you can tell there's actually a little bit of mutual respect going on there. He said, look, I don't think you're that bad, but you're just not fair with your questions. They all come in guns blazing when they do an interview with Trump, and he goes and gets interviewed by anybody. He'll sit down with any of them. ABC, CBS, NBC, New York Times, it doesn't matter. He goes. And you learn stuff that counters the false narratives about the guy, like he's not going to follow what the Supreme Court says. He addressed that head on.
And your Attorney General has said the issue is with that word facilitate. Will you seek clarification from the Supreme Court? Do you need to go back to the Supreme Court?
We may do that. I was asking about that. We may do that.
Your Secretary of State says everyone who's here, citizens and non-citizens, deserve due process. Do you agree, Mr. President?
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know.
Well, the Fifth Amendment says
I don't know. It
It
might say that, but if you're talking about that, then we'd have to have 1 million or 2 million or 3 million trials. We have thousands of people that are some murderers and some drug dealers and some of the worst people on earth. Some of the worst, most dangerous people on earth. And I was elected to get them the hell out of here, and the courts are holding me from doing it.
But even given those numbers that you're talking about, don't you need to uphold the Constitution of the United States as president?
I don't know. I have to respond by saying again, I have brilliant lawyers that work for me, and they are going to obviously follow what the Supreme Court said. What you said is not what I heard the Supreme Court said. They have a different interpretation.
There you go. I mean, that's a reasonable answer. The headline that the hateful media took away was, oh, he said, I don't know. You got to play his full answer. Here's his position on the Fed. He wants them to lower interest rates, and they refuse to do so, and he addressed that head on.
Today's strong jobs report likely means, not clear, but likely means the Fed is less likely to lower interest rates.
Well, he should lower them, and at some point he will. He'd rather not, because he's not a fan of mine. He just doesn't like me because I think he's a total stiff. And, it's just one of those things. He should lower them. And I wish the people that are on that board would get him to lower, because we are at a perfect time. It's already late, but he should lower interest rates.
So, there's sort of a normal conversation between somebody from NBC and the 45th and 47th president of the United States of America. You pick up the New York Times this past weekend, or you watch 60 Minutes, you think the country's on fire. It's not. We're going to do great. Keep the faith.